Hello guys, welcome to Petrolette, and today we have the second Lexus of the channel, and this is not the NX200T. This is a Lexus RX. We are going to dive deep into the Lexus RX and see the differences that are there between the Lexus RX and the Lexus NX, and tell you guys our honest review. So keep it locked and don't touch that dial. The Lexus RX, introduced in 1998, was one of the first luxury crossover SUVs, combining the comfort of a sedan with the versatility of an SUV. It helped define the luxury crossover segment and has remained a staple in Lexus lineup due to its refined design, advanced technology, and reliable performance. Over the years, the RX has evolved through several generations with enhancements in safety, luxury, and hybrid technology. This variant is the car that brings Lexus the most money. So they put a lot of emphasis and a lot of engineering to make this car what it is. We're going to start by looking at the front profile of the Lexus RX, and if you look at it, first we are greeted with this big grille, which is the Lexus signature. If you look at a Lexus, you will notice that it is a Lexus by just looking at the grille at the front here. And there is also the big Lexus badge over here that covers electronics that are behind there. And also we have the headlights of the Lexus, which are adaptive. The Lexus NX also have the adaptive headlights. The difference between this one and the Lexus NX is that the Lexus NX had the daytime running light strip here, but for the Lexus RX, the daytime running light strip is down here, which is embedded to the main headlamps. And also another thing is that the indicators here are sequential, meaning that they indicate in some kind of shape where it draws a line and it rubs it. So another thing is that we also have proximity sensors at the front over here, which help with the safety of the Lexus RX. You will not know that this is a Lexus without seeing chrome touches that are in the Lexus, and it makes this car to even look more appealing. This car has competitors like the BMW X5 and the Mercedes-Benz GLE. And if you look at the price range of the Lexus RX, you will find that it is the same price as the Toyota Land Cruiser Prado. So guys, comment down below. Would you buy the Toyota Land Cruiser Prado, or would you go for the Lexus RX if you had the price that can buy them? Right here we have size 20-inch wheels that are really nice, and they have the standard rims that come from the Lexus brand, and it looks really nice. And this badge right here just emphasizes that this is an F-Sport variant of the Lexus RX 200T. And you will notice that the name is kind of similar to the Lexus NX 200T that we did. They kind of share the same engine, which means that this car also has a 2-liter turbocharged engine that is in the Lexus NX variant. Down here we have a black trim that helps to protect your paint as you do some mild off-roading. This is a full-size crossover SUV. The Lexus NX 200T is a compact crossover SUV. So They are not built on the same platform, by the way. This is built on a totally different platform from the Lexus NX 200T. And if you look at the Lexus RX 200T, it has very sharp lines. And you know, as it was being designed, the first design was rejected by the CEO of Toyota because it did not emphasize on the luxuriness and the design language of the Lexus. So they had to redo it, and this was the result of the redone design of the Lexus RX. Come with me as we jump into the engine of the Lexus RX 200T. The 2017 Lexus RX 200T is powered by a 2-liter turbocharged inline-4 engine, delivering 235 horsepower and 350 Newton meters of torque. This engine is mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission, which provides smooth shifting and contributes to the vehicle's overall refined driving experience. The RX 200T is designed for both front-wheel and all-wheel drive configurations, allowing for flexibility depending on driving needs. In terms of fuel efficiency, the RX 200T averages around 11 to 12 kilometers per liter in combined city and highway driving, depending on driving conditions and load. The engine's turbocharger also ensures responsive acceleration while maintaining a balance between performance and fuel economy, making it suitable for urban commuting and long highway trips. This car you should not give to the small vijanas who are thrilled with speed, because it will kill you. A turbocharged petrol engine will kill you, my guys. If you are sure that you can handle the power that this car comes with and the acceleration that it comes with, now you can go and buy it. Let's go and look at the boot space of the Lexus RX 200T. Let me show you one thing that comes with this car, and it's very interesting. This car, I have my key in my pocket, and I don't need to press myself with buttons here. I just hold the logo and the boot will come up. Guys, nini mnataka? What else do you want from a car? That's it, and the boot will open up, and there is that button to also bring it down. And so as we explore the boot space of the Lexus RX 200T, it is very big right there. And this is not a hybrid setup, so the boot space does not hold any battery inside there. So that means that you have even bigger boot space down here to set up whatever you want. If you lift this part up like that, you get the jack for the car and the tire repair kit, and also the tire compressor, which has not even been used. This car only has 67,000 kilometers on the clock, guys. And if you want to buy this car, come to Impact Motors. Impact Motors has made this video possible. And if you want this car, call the number below or come specifically to Impact Motors and you will get to interact with this car. Guys, just look at these hydraulics for the boot. These hydraulics are very, very huge. And this car comes with a lot of technologies. To add on that, you can fold the rear seats by holding the levers right here. If you pull them, the rear seats will fold, and you even get a bigger boot space. This thing can be removed, and the space that you have inside here will be tremendous. You can carry a lot of things, so you don't have to worry about the seats being up. And guys, this car also comes with a subwoofer behind here. We saw that thing with the Mazda CX-5 that we reviewed, and this one also comes with a subwoofer. The Mazda CX-5's subwoofer was down somewhere here, but this one is well hidden right there because this is a luxury car, guys. If you are somebody who likes soft life, this is the car for you. And if you're somebody who has like old money vibes, you want to feel respected, you will just go and buy the Toyota Prado. But I know most young people will like this car. Let's go and see what's inside the interior. I know most young people will be captured by this. Manze, this car just feels very luxurious. And you know, I can adjust my seats just like that. There are buttons down here, and I can use them to adjust my seats. And as I'm seated in this car, the view up front is just tremendous. It's really, really, really nice. And you know, if you are in this car or you are watching, you would think that this screen, like, it will hinder my visibility as I'm looking up front over the windshield, but it doesn't do that. There is some kind of indentation in the dashboard right here, which has gone inside like that, and then the screen has been placed. This screen is really big. I think it's kind of like 13 inches, and it is really interactive. Let me just put the car on, and you feel that chime as the car is turning on, which is a really nice thing. And this car has a really nice sound system, by the way. So the one thing that I've noticed about the Lexus RX is that it doesn't have an RPM gauge like besides the speedometer gauge. We just have the RPM gauge, and then the speedometer is a digital dial that is inside the RPM cluster. And the RPM cluster is also a digital screen. It is not an analog screen. We also have another digital screen at the side of it, at the left side of it, and then we have the temperature gauge and the fuel gauge. And then there are these there are these buttons that you can use to control the volume of the infotainment system and all the information that is being displayed either on this screen or on that screen. And that is really nice. And this car has memory function for the seats. So for instance, if I press number 2, you see how the seat is behaving. I'm not doing anything. The seat is taking itself on its own. And I think this configuration is for a lady, because let me put number 1. That now is a configuration that belongs to a man. The seat is pulled behind, and you see the steering is a bit up, and I really like that. Another thing that I like about the Lexus RX is the telescopic adjustable steering wheel that I can just adjust depending on where I want it to be, which is a really good thing. And the steering wheel is entirely leather, and you also have the F Sport badge right here, just to emphasize that you are in the F Sport variant. This is not the highest variant of the F Sport Lexus RX, and you know, the higher variants of the F Sport Lexus RX will come even with a sunroof up here, which is just really nice. And you know, we also have another cool feature right here, which is this kind of cluster. If you play with it, it will take you to whatever you want to operate right there. You just see how it is operating the screen. You don't need to like do your thing, but it will kind of take you some time for you to get used to it, because it's not intuitive. Like, not every car has such things. And behind here, I'm really surprised with the kind of legroom that I get, because I'm around 6 foot, and also the headroom is quite ample. And let me show you one cool feature about this car. This car, you don't need to tint the windows, because there are these blinders that you can just do like that, and if you pull up the windows, no one will be able to see whatever you're doing inside the Lexus. So you don't need to go and keep tinting your cars. You know, this is a luxury car. Lexus has that covered. So right here we also have the speakers, the tweeters for the sound system. We also have the main speakers down here, and we have even door bins, and the door bins are round in shape. That way you can put your bottle of water, your bowl of water down here. Okay, so in the middle, if you're not carrying the third passenger, you can use this place to store your phone, and you can also use this part that opens up magically like that to put your cup. And then another thing is that there is no transmission tunnel in this car. That means that this car is a front wheel drive, and when the third passenger sits here, let me just demonstrate. Manze, hey, it's very comfortable. Look, my legs are not even touching the front seats, and I have good headroom. And people above like 6 foot will kind of struggle when it comes to headroom if you're seated like that, but you can always slant. Yeah. So apart from that, there is not much going on apart from the nice soft touch leather, guys. Leather. As in, if you get into this car, ngeli itakuwa ya leather, because this car is made of leather almost everywhere, guys. Just look at this, man. Ngeli ni ya leather. That is really nice, guys. Come to Impact Motors if you want this car, because I know it will not even last for long. Contact the number below, and see you guys next time.